Today we are telling another mammal story about the little brown bat. A few days ago, Nick and I had a similar experience. Nick had had a bat in the day around his yard, and I had seen a bat in my yard during a weird time too. The bat I had found was on a tree. It was hanging upside down. We may have possibly spooked it. The bat flew around. I took a few steps back because I didn't know if the bat had any rabies or any other issues. The bat attempted to fly but failed. It ran around the yard for a while, crawling around attempting to fly. I was wondering if it had white nose syndrome or different diseases a bat could have. I watched the bat for a while. After a good portion of time, the bat had completely stopped moving. It was in a ball on the ground, not moving at all. I assumed the animal was dead. I came back a few hours later for it to be completely missing. I was confused what happened, but I think I know the answer now. There are two possible theories I have to what could have happened to this bat. Theory one is a grackle or crow or raven came by, saw the bat as a meal or an opportunity to eat, and they just ate it, took it away, and that was the end of it, and the bat was dead. Theory 2 is the bat wasn't dead, and it got up, and it flew away. Maybe the bat was disoriented, but it looked dead for the most part when I saw it. I talked to Nick later, and he told me about his bat experience. We do not think it was white nose syndrome, even though they're found around here. There is no evidence for it to be white nose syndrome except for the bat being in the middle of the day. But what we actually think it is not white nose syndrome, because white nose syndrome is like a fungal disease that usually spreads in caves, and it's not. What we think it is, about this time of year, bats are being kicked off the nest, or not nest, but whatever they're in, and they go around and they're disoriented, and they're still trying to figure out a place to go. That's why the bats were confused, having more difficulty to fly. That's why I think theory 2 is correct, because I came back later and the bat was completely missing. I don't think it got eaten, because I feel like there would have been a mess there, and it was very small. It almost looked like a rock. I don't think any bird would have seen it or gone for it. So I think theory 2 is correct. If you've seen any bats recently crawling around your yard or disoriented, they were probably juvenile bats. I hope you enjoyed this episode of Birding with Nick and Quinn. If you enjoyed it, please like and subscribe. Have a good day.